Today I'm going to make the Tumbling Heart block, which is the block that I used in all three of these quilts. It's just in 3 different sizes. All 3 of these patterns are available in the description down below, and they all come with videos to help. It's a great beginner block. Let's get started. I'm going to make the 6-inch block, which is the one that's in this quilt. To make a 6-inch block out of the heart fabric, you need 1 4.5-inch square, 1 3-inch square, and 2 2.5-inch squares. And then in the background fabric, you need 1 3-inch square and 1 2.5-inch square. To start, we're going to make 1 set of half square triangles. So we're going to take our 3-inch squares and put them right sides together. Draw a line from corner to corner, and then take this to the sewing machine to sew a scant 1/4 inch on either side of that line. I like to put pins in them to help everything stay nice and secure. And then I also make sure I really sew a scant or a less than a scant 1/4 inch away from that line. Then we cut on the line, and you'll have 2 half square triangle units, and you'll want to press them. In this case, we are pressing towards the background fabric, which happens in this case to be light. If this bothers you, pressing towards the light, know that there is a reason that will become apparent later that I'm doing this. And also, look at this quilt. I don't see a lot of stuff showing through. And then you'll want to trim these half square triangles to 2.5 inches. If you've never trimmed half square triangles before, I have a whole video linked down in the description that explains exactly how to do this and why you want to do this. And then lay out the pieces and sew it together. I'm going to start here with this one, and I'm going to press the seam towards the heart. If you want to get nice points, not only do you want to make sure you use an accurate 1/4 inch seam, but when you're sewing these pieces together, make sure the ends here on the blocks that you're sewing together that are near the points are matched up nicely, and then you'll get this nice 1/4 inch space for the seam allowance. The next step is to do this the exact same way. We're going to sew it together, and I'm making sure that I'm matching up this edge, especially up here, and I'm going to press it towards the heart fabric. And then we're going to add this on this end here, and this is again going to get pressed towards that background fabric. If you're worrying about the red showing through on this side, the trick is to make sure that you really line up your 2 edges nicely. If this red was peeking out beyond this white, then yeah, you might be able to see it. It might not matter though. Then we're going to attach this to this piece and press it towards the heart. And now we're ready for our last seam. I'll flip these here. This seam will nest because the 2 seam allowances are pressed in opposite directions. And this seam is pressed towards the heart again. Now, why did we do all this special pressing of the seams when the only one that seemed to nest is this one here? And that's because by doing it the way we did, all of these seam intersections for the half square triangles are visible. That means when you go to sew it into a quilt like this, it's going to be really easy to sew and make sure you go through those seam intersections and get nice points. I like nice points, and I don't want to stress out about them. So that's why I designed it the way I did. You can find the links to these patterns in the description. Happy sewing!